That's Saturday Vibe with international DJ and producer Lady Pista.
Side up at the club and the rock and the around.
As well. So they're actually into grime as well, so I love that. So this show is all about the good vibes, good energy, good music, each and every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. I'll be bringing you guys the best of South Asian mashups with urban music. So I know most of y'all are like, what the heck is that? But you gotta stay tuned to find out, alright? And we have a special guest. We have a really special guest in the house. I actually have a lot in common with him. He probably doesn't even know that. So this segment actually is called Unfiltered. And what the Unfiltered segment is about is that we're going to be bringing you guys special guests in the South Asian community who are breaking boundaries and barriers, doing uncommon things. So with further ado, I want to actually talk to you guys about my co-host, the one and only DJ XL.
Hey,
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thanks for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So, you know what? I'm going to give you a proper introduction. Can I give you a proper introduction?
What's a proper introduction?
I'm going to introduce you as Mr. Scratch King, Mr. Mixtape King, Mr. Extraordinaire. Yes.
Whoa, that's a really, really big title. Thank you. I really enjoy actually being a part of this show. I think it's going to be really a big movement for what we're doing in the city of Toronto. Being one of the first South Asian DJs to be in the city like this, being a female, we don't want to actually play the female card, but I think what Pista brings to the table is going to be like no other DJ in our city. What she's going to be doing every week is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy mashup. So tune in, please. But it's not about me today. It's actually about, we have a special guest, a really, really special guest that we need to bring to the table.
Yeah, you're working up to that. We're working up to that.
Okay.
The preceding program may contain language not suitable for young audiences. If you are offended by the opinions expressed, please change the dial.
Yo, what's up? Baby, let's go.
Unfiltered with Lady Pista.
So if you're tuning in right now, you're tuning to the Lady Pista Show. It's all about the good vibes, good music, good entertainment. This segment is called Unfiltered, where we bring you the best of South Asian culture, alright? So, with further ado, he started dancing at the age of 4, then moved to Brooklyn, where he started learning hip-hop and crunk. Fast forward to 2009, traveling the world, perform with legendary artists like Jada Kiss, Mr. Vegas. Yo, my girl really, that Riri, who I have like a huge crush on. Yes. Drake, we'll talk about that some more. Drake, Movado, currently he's a part of the biggest group in the world, Raven Canada, he is no other than Indian Ravers. Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes.
Woo!
Out there without fear.
How you doing today?
I'm honestly feeling great. Just feeling great. It's a great environment. It's been a rough night last night. I was actually at a friend's party, but I woke up today. I'm like, you know what? Today's a big day because I'm gonna be on a radio show. So
Yes.
So I've just been waiting for this time, and here I am today, and
Okay.
ready to go.
So I want to set the intention. We talked about it last night.
Yes.
And I want you to feel comfortable, firstly.
For sure.
For
Right?
sure.
We got cameras everywhere, but I want you to be a camera. I want you to feel comfortable. But at the same time, I think that you're doing extraordinary things, being Pakistani,
For sure.
being in a dancehall world.
Dancehall world.
And I can definitely relate. So, for people, our audience right now, our listeners, tell us about yourself. For people that don't know about you, how was it? How did you get brought up? Tell me a little bit about where you're from and all that stuff.
So basically, I started off at a young age at family parties. I started doing family events. I started doing local events, charities and stuff. And I guess as time went by, actually my uncle back home, he's one of the biggest DJs. He played for Daler Mendy and all of those, Punjabi MC and all of those guys. So I guess where music and I guess talent kind of fuse, where it's just I guess every time he would practice at home, I would listen to him practice. And as he was practicing in my head, I'm like, hey, this is the hottest steps to this Indian movie. Let me just try doing Bhangra to this stuff. So
it didn't actually start off with dancehall.
No, I really didn't. I started off doing Bollywood for a bit, and then hip hop just gradually just took over.
Okay.
I
And
feel turn your chair this way.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
for sure.
trying to have a conversation with your back towards it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfectly fine. And yeah, so as time went by, I guess I started watching a lot of. That's when I guess You Got Served first came out.
Yeah.
And I watched that movie and I was like, wow, that's the greatest thing of life I've just seen. So as time went by, I started copying those moves. And in elementary school, I started doing school dances, Halloween dances.
Yeah.
Grew up in the Usher era.
I've seen you perform, man. And the way you handle your dance move, your choreography is crazy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It's a lot of pressure actually when I'm up on stage because it's just when I dance, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for the entertainment, for the crowd, and possibly the next generation of kids that probably want to see me and say, hey, this is something we want to do and this is something we want to get into. So it's just motivation and crowd anticipation and it's a lot of pressure being on stage, like I said. But
I think what DJ Excel is talking about is how you handle spice on stage.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, because spice is a lot of spice. I saw that. I was like, yo, he's handling her,
If you guys
though.
are tuned in right now, we're going to post a video of Indian ravers handling spice on stage. Y'all got to see this. So, I was just like, yeah, man's got it.
I mean, I came across this kid's page and I was like, yo, it's like, it just blew me away what you were able to do. And I started stalking you, to be honest. And I was like, wow, we got to have him on the show. So I'm really glad you're part of it today.
really appreciate it.
Your journey wasn't obviously easy. I guess it was an uphill battle for sure. When you switched to dancehall, did you find there was a bit of a resistance, you being from South Asian and just go ahead.
It was. I wouldn't.
Or were they embraced? Did they really embrace it?
Yeah, because in high school, actually, how it was I started off with hip hop and crunk, but most likely, every day I would be listening to dancehall. I don't know how that worked. I'd ask my teacher, "Hey, can I use the washroom?" But literally, I'd just be in the hallway, just listen to the hottest Wives Cartel track right now. So as I walking by, people would just see me just listen. They're like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm listening to dancehall. And then I guess over that time, it became hard because I didn't know what he was saying and what dancehall really was. And then I guess over the years, gradually, it just took over. And then it was hard, but I kind of blocked that part out and just ran with it.
Is it the movement and the energy of dancehall that you like?
It's different, yes.
Yeah.
It's different. It's very, I think dancehall has a lot of faces, you know what I mean? You have the raw dancehall, then you have the bumping and grinding, then you have the reggae part of it, and then I guess it's just.
So you've worked with many dancehall artists. Who would you say is your favorite one to collaborate with?
Oh, that would be hard. That would be every artist that I worked with had a different type of energy, so it's just it was just really uplifting working with them. So I know there's a lot of cool artists out there. To be honest, there's a lot of cool artists. I can't really just say one.
So you have a favorite?
I wouldn't say like I'd say Wild Cartel off the bat.
Oh, for sure.
Wild Cartel and Massacre, that would be the first two that would be off my mind.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Why? Wild Cartel, I said like I said, growing up, I've been listening to Wild Cartel, right? He's like this one heavy hitting machine character, and that's how I kind of see.
He's consistent.
He's consistent.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like almost like every day he has a new track out, and just like that, when it comes to my dance hall, like every day I'm always watching videos, and I'm like,
You know, you're a phenomenon, right? Like there's the way you dance and just watching you do your thing. You're like there's not
Bigging
actually,
you up.
Yeah, actually.
Definitely bigging you up.
So, I like honestly, I'm glad for you to be on our platform for the first time, and actually just I can't imagine what 5-6 years from now would look like.
sure,
So-
man. I hope you're in the loop too. 'Cause
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
for
call
sure,
you.
for
I'm
sure.
gonna call you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So basically, with you, I wanted to take it back to the roots, right?
Yes.
So, you're Pakistani,
Yes.
and your mom or your dad?
I was born in Pakistan. My dad's Irish. My dad's mom's from Kenya, Mombasa,
Okay.
Africa.
Okay.
My mom's Goan and Spanish.
Goan.
So
Okay,
she's
Spanish.
from the Indian side.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, so were your parents like supportive of like you being like a full-time dancer? Like, take me through the process of that, because like I know there's so many listeners that are watching right now. They're like, how can I get to where he is working with Drake and Rihanna? And I'm born to an Indian family. How does
Yeah.
that work?
Honestly, it's tough because honestly, like, it's just growing up in a brown family. Like, us obviously parents are not gonna look at you and be like, oh yeah, they
Yeah.
always want you to be like somebody else, right?
Doctor, lawyer,
Doctor,
one or
lawyer,
two.
paramedics, this, that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's kind of tough, but at the same time, it's just like, if you have a dream and you have a goal, just stick to it. Always have a backup, or if you don't have a backup, just always have something in mind that, just in case if A doesn't work, you always have B to fall down to. But just focus on.
Were they supportive? Are they still supportive?
Oh yeah, no doubt. They are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's days where, they're just like, like, is this something that you want to do? Is this
Yeah.
sure? But then again, I'm like, yeah, because, most time I'd be like, do you want to come to my parties? Like, they'll be like, no, we're good. I'm like, you guys should come out and see what it's like. You know what I mean? Because obviously as a parent, like, they're kind of nervous at the same time. Cause, like I said.
I think you share this, same thing in the beginning.
So, yeah, so it's just like a dancer. Because if you really think about it, not many dancers really make it out there like
No.
that. You know what I mean?
And I think that's why I wanted you on the premiere show, because I wanted to set the stage. Because I think in our community, and I say ours, and like this can be any community, right? As a whole, it can be the Jamaican community, it can be the South Asian community, it can be the Caucasian community, because we are all human beings. But I think that like being you and being a part, like just being you, like wholesomely you, is what is gonna make the world go around. And it takes courage, it takes bravery. And more than that, what it takes is consistency. And that's one thing that I've learned. So that's the reason that I wanted you on the show. And like more than that, I want you to talk about, or like tell me a little bit about, like it's easy when you're on like the high, like as artists we go through, as entrepreneurs and artists, we go through the highs and the lows of things, right? So like when you're at the lowest, or like not the lowest point, but like a low point, like what is your mindset to get you back onto track? Because I know a lot of people go through this where they're just like, okay, I want to live the entrepreneurial lifestyle. I want to be a dancer, a singer, or a musician, or whatever the case is. So what's the thought process? Because everything is about your thoughts.
Yeah.
So what do you think in your mind?
So basically, you're basically like when I'm down and like.
Yeah, like how do you get yourself up?
Honestly, I just focus on music. Like, I just focus on music. I always sit down. Like, I kind of want to like just take my time and just write down certain things that I need to do.
Right.
So when I'm down and I'm just there, I probably just call up a friend and be like, hey, guess what? I'm at a point in life right now where I feel like I'm stuck, because obviously everybody gets there,
Right.
So like I always have a 1-2 friend that always really have my back and be like, hey man, look, you're a brown guy doing dancehall,
Wow.
first of all, so I don't even know why your head is down, because
No, to be honest, I think that everyone needs mentors, friends, somebody to go to, because at the end of the night, even as a DJ, I can speak, and I can have my highs when I do a party, but then after the party's done and I'm driving home, there's this extreme low. But even though people could be like, wow, you just did a crazy party. Yeah, that's cool, but it's, I get it, trust me.
That's my mentality every time, because as an entertainer, I feel like people don't understand. It's just, I guess they don't see what we
Behind-
see as
see it.
individual. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's a one thing to put on an entertainment for a whole crowd, like you're a DJ yourself. I'm pretty sure it's just
Yeah.
like dancing. You're not gonna play the first hottest track
Yeah.
while you're warming up, right? Just like dancing. Like I'm not just gonna go in the middle of the circle and start doing the sickest dance hall moves and stuff,
Yeah.
right? But then after that, when time's right, I just do what I need to do, and then I guess everything just builds up. And I guess for us, I think it would be more of as long as we get that entertainment side of the crowd going, it's best for us.
Actually, I want to ask you, when did you realize you were onto something? Like you knew, like there was that. I think we all have that moment
Yeah,
where you're
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
I think I'm onto something.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know. I think everything just happened. Like it just happened. Like it started off small, and
Yeah.
I guess like for me, I'm not that type of person to really like look into something really deep until it's like I know that I'm happy as where I am at the spot or whatever the circumstance may be, right? But as times gradually started going and going, I'm like, okay, I got a booking for this party today. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, so
Nice.
basically I took it like step by step kind of thing. And I guess once everything got to a handful, I'm just like, all right, you know, like I wouldn't say fans, but I say the crowd loves it.
Yeah.
You know, I got kids that tell me, hey man, like, you know, do you hold dance classes? I'm like, no, sorry, I don't. So,
What?
so yeah, I
I
know.
would think for sure that you teach, or is
No,
it like,
I'm maybe down the future.
Yeah.
I might, but right now I guess I'm more of just like the entertainment side of things. So right now I just want to, you know, just share my talent out, and I guess if I can capture as much as people as I can with doing what I do, and that's basically kind of like my go-to at this moment.
yeah.
So thanks for sharing that. That was
No
awesome.
problem.
So I guess in terms of your lifestyle, and you know you've traveled around the world, you work with these amazing artists and stuff like that. How about like your work-life balance? Like how do you deal with that?
Oh, it's tough. It's
Okay.
tough.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's tough. Like, believe it or not, like this is actually the first weekend out of like 2 or 3 weeks that I have the full Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like other than that, like talent is one thing, but at the end of the day, life is another thing. You gotta
Yeah.
juggle it. You know what I mean? So,
So how do you juggle those both worlds? Because I know, like, I find it very difficult.
yes,
And I
yes,
know
yes.
DJ Excel finds it very
Yeah.
difficult as well. So, like, what are your, like, tips? Like, how, if someone wanted to, you know, get into this industry and, like, you know, they're going to be on the hype of it, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
all good.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
at the end of the day, I feel like it's a lonely life.
Yeah,
Like-
for sure.
It definitely is lonely, for sure. Anyone
Yeah.
that says that's not lonely is lonely to the top. Like, yeah,
My
you,
man knows.
yeah, I know it's lonely to the
Man,
top.
my man
yeah.
knows. My man knows. It's trust me. It looks all great and stuff, but it's actually a lot of pressure because you know you got like I'm not gonna lie. Like you know like I got certain bills that I gotta pay for versus somebody else that got certain bills to pay for. But
Yeah.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, my bills are not your bills. And your
Bills.
bills are not my bills, right? So it's just like I guess time and prioritizing your things is basically the main thing right now. It's just
Yeah.
basically time, right? Like right now, I'll share a little something about that.
Yeah.
Right now, I work evening shifts, right? So for me, it's more like the whole day's to myself, and then in the evening time, I'm at
Go
work.
work.
And then by the time I'm at work, I get home, I do what I need to do, and then I'm off to bed, and then I plan for the next day ahead, right? So that's that for now. But then the weekend comes, I just usually just have my mindset as in, okay, this is my days off. Okay, I gotta check what's happening in the city today. Like, oh, there's a dancehall workshop today. All right, cool. This is something I can make it because now I'm not working. But
Yeah.
what I've been doing for the whole week, right, is just work, and now I can focus on my talent right now. So basically, it's just I guess it's just timing, right? If you work a 9 to 5, just make sure at 6 you're doing what you love. So
And that's where the real work comes in because anyone that really wants it more or is willing to put in that extra work. There's a lot of people that have like their 9 to 5, but then like it's really what you do after,
After 9 to
right?
5.
Most you're definitely an exclusion from how a lot of people do it, and you want it. You're hungry for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's tough. Like it's really tough. You know what I mean? It's really tough. But like I said, like I mean, if there's something you really want, it's kind of like a baby. A baby's gonna keep crying until they get what they get. So it's kind of like you keep grinding until you get what you get. Once you get what you get, you always look 10 steps ahead and say, "Yo, I'm not even full yet."
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
So what's the future for Mr. Indian Ravers? And how did you get your name? Like, how did that even come about? Like, you being a part of one of the biggest dancehall groups in Canada. How did that even come
Actually,
about?
it was actually a different feeling because like I started off doing parties and stuff, and I knew a couple of people in the dancehall industry that actually knew me for doing what I was doing. And as time went by, you know what I mean, I came in contact with Ding himself, and we had like conversations back and forth. Like, you know, it's like, hey,
break that down. How did that even happen? Because, like,
I don't know.
How did that happen?
Like, it just happened.
Did he, like, contact you? Like,
oh, no, we met at a show. We, like, every time he comes to Toronto, I always hit him up and say, yo, Ding, what's up? Like, he's honestly, yo, shout out to Ding Dong for real, though. Like, he's honestly one of the realest out there right now. Like, he's always uplifting me, always telling me, hey, man, you just gotta, you know, do this, do this, do this. Although he's been telling me to come to Jamaica, and I know he's probably gonna, if he's hearing this, he's probably gonna hate me because I've never been to Jamaica in my life.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen, for sure.
I really am.
Fellow
really
Jamaican
trying.
here.
I'm really trying my best right now, but I guess the last show that he performed, actually not the last, I lied. Last one with who was it? With Alkaline and Movado. There, it was called Fresh Fest, and I knew one of the other guys that were in the dancehall industry, but that really knows him, and he was basically conversing with him and going back and forth, and that's when after the show was done, I went up to him and said, hey, what's up? You know, this, and this, and that's when he's just like, you know what, bro, like, don't worry, I got you. You know what I mean? Wow. Just come on board and trust me, just save your name, change your name as this, and trust me, man, just always stay focused on what you got to do, be true to yourself, and don't worry, I got you from here. And I'm like, nah, man, you playing. Like, I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, you playing. Like, this is not serious. She's like, nah, bro, for real. And that's when I kind of, like, got a recording from him and said, yo, let's make this happen. And then from then onwards, I guess, you know, every time he's in Toronto, he's always showing me love. I'm showing him love. And, yeah, we just take it from there. Anytime he's here, I'm on stage with him. We're doing the best that we do, and then we leave. And I guess whenever I see him or we see each other, it's always love. And from there, it is what it is.
I think that's the best feeling when you meet an artist and they're just like exactly or like more down to earth and humble.
Trust
than
me,
what, because like Ding Dong is a big deal. We all don't know. Ding Dong is fucking like international. Speaking about Ding Dong, let's play a tribute to him. One of his really top good songs. If you're tuning to us live right now, we're actually sitting down with Indian Ravers, aka O'Brien, or maybe I should have switched it around on the Lady Pista
Now they
show.
all know my government name.
It's all good. And we're sitting down with DJ XL as well, my co-host, and here on iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. Here is Ding Dong with one of his exclusives.
All out, ravers, clavers, everything I wear, nothing I plug up. John Abraham, over Mars, yeah, you're the king man, everything I rock. Yo, flavor flip, chicken and beer, everything I rock. Hear this, static, G-Unit. We say bad man time for dance, a bad man forward, bad man pull up. Who don't like it, don't pull up. So I sing, say, bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up, bad man pull up. Watch Ding Dong, I do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Rap and pop off with the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Ado from any villa do the bad man pull up. Ado from any villa do the bad man pull up. You think it's scratch? No, it's scratch up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. President Nick do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Watch Jungle and the crew I do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. The whole of Brooklyn I do the bad man pull up. New York crew I do the bad man pull up. New Jersey the crew I do the bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Canadian crew I do the bad man pull up. Toronto crew I do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Ravers, clavers I do the bad man pull up. John Bravo I do the bad man pull up. Chicken and beer with the bad man pull up. Over Mars Can't count the bad man pull up. Yummy bread down with the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Watch DJ White man a bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Actress a dance with the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Ravers, clavers I do the bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Man in front of man we call that one stand up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. A woman with belly say we call that full up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Catch a bong side. Them a go no. Good thing them.
You guys are tuned into the Lady Pista show, and that's the ding dong song called Bad Man Forward. Y'all know that song right here. And we are in live and direct with Indian Ravers, and we're gonna do something fun right now because I'm all about that dance. And Lucia, you can even join in because I know you about the dance too. So we're gonna do something fun, and maybe DJ XL can come on the decks right now while we're doing this. No? All right. Okay. So he's gonna teach me how to dance. And if you guys are on my Instagram right now, at Lady Pista, and if you're on YouTube, it's at iLive Radio on YouTube as well. Make sure you're tuned into that, and we're just gonna do something fun and light. Yeah, and he's gonna teach me a little two things, and be easy on me because I'm not at your par, but be easy on me. You ready?
Catch a bong side. Them a go no. Good thing them. Good. The good thing them. Good. The good thing them. Good. The good thing. When we do road, me have to wear the good thing them. Good. The good clothes and the good shoes them. Good chain and the good ring them. Me shopping at the mall at the good store them. My car when me drive at the good car them. No chicken head that does a good girl them. Pretty face with the good shape them. In a bun bush weed that does a good job. Country pepper girl I tell me say me well up. Artist singing at the streets and I me say that. Everything when me put on from Gucci to Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Italian Balenciaga. Some a say them a god, me a god. Every waiting at the world I love me mother. Every girl is incomplete with good teeth and pretty feet. It is not fit the description, that's all the other.
Salvatore Ferragamo, it a tap on them. Cash and name, I fi call pan them. Some boy gonna cast hell light on them. Image on my tablet. Price tag beer, I'll insure them. Muggling, red carpet them. Girls roll out in the red pumps them. Loading, but we put a roll call on them.
Country pepper girl, I tell me say me well up. Artist singing at the streets and I me say that. Everything when me put on from Gucci to Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Italian Balenciaga. Some a say them a god, me a god. Every waiting at the world I love me mother. Every girl is incomplete with good teeth and pretty feet. It is not fit the description, that's all the other. Man I make crazy money, I know the good money. The LV for me bella to the good Louis. The for me and me a chill a whole of good meds. Say college girl full of brain, them have good hair. Just dress up in a me house because me feel good. Not for with the good thing, them but not look good. Touch the road, girl, I fi tell me say me smell good. Hug me up and fi me send us make them want hug. Every girl is a crush because the good thing them.
So if you guys are tuning in right now,
because the good thing them. Not because the good thing them. Just for them can't afford the good something. From your red eye for the good something them. From your borrow the people good something them. You know why you wanna good something them. I come help in your friends something them. Country pepper girl, I tell me say me well up. Up against us without flair. And if you go dancing, we'll lock that from daycare. So if you're envious, please don't come here. Hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there. Man, they show that fear. Tell they show that fear. Watch your world to a sea, cannot talk with the one man. Man, show that fear. In a mid-chain, big boy.
That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. It's the Indian Ravers. Yo, that was amazing. Thank you for that dance tutorial. I really needed to know how to do that. That was fucking amazing. So if you guys are on my Instagram, we got people from Switzerland, from Germany. Big up to you guys. Canada, Toronto. Y'all live in. You guys are all tuned into the show right now. Pista Show. We are with Indian Ravers, and he just taught me how to dance, and I'm out of breath. So DJ Shaw, y'all need to help me out here.
So where can we find you? Where can we
Hopefully, I
find you in
didn't
the
look
river?
like I didn't know anything I was doing. You know?
Nah, you did an amazing job, man. You did an amazing job.
So tell me, how do we find you? How does your fans connect with you?
You can find me on Instagram as Indian Ravers, INDIAAN_RAVERS, and on Snapchat it's Quicksfarrell, QUICKZFARRELL.
Okay. What other projects you got coming up? Is there anything? How do we? If I want to attend something you're going to, is there a website or anything I can?
A lot of my stuff is all Snapchat and Instagram related. I have a show coming up on November 16th. It's in Brantford.
Okay.
It's called All Black. So I'm there for that. And then after that, I'm actually leaving Cuba in legit 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
So I'm
That's
actually
gonna be-
excited for that.
What are you doing in Cuba?
It's just a little getaway with someone special. That's all, you know. So
Okay.
For people that are listening right now, he is
The
not
man
on the
deserves a
market.
vacation. The man needs a vacation
yeah,
too.
so you know what I mean. It's just a little get away and just basically just take off the mind off, like we were
Exactly.
talking about.
Very
the
important.
whole
Yeah.
working and doing your talent and all of that stuff. So basically, it's just a little getaway. But once I come back, there's gonna be
He's refreshed. I think he's
I'm refreshed. Yes.
Yeah, you need
But
that.
It's been a while because the last time I went was exactly a year ago. So when I come back, it's gonna make it a year since I traveled to Dubai to do the Brick Jam. So when I come back, hopefully 2020, I'm looking at going to Jamaica for that. And I got a couple of other things I just don't want to,
Don't keep.
not yet. But
Before I forget, what was Dubai like? What was that experience before we wrap things up? How was that?
Dubai was crazy. Actually, it was crazy. I honestly went broke there. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Believe it or not,
Thanks for being
I
honest.
literally went broke. Like I went down there with a good amount of change, and I came back with pennies.
Yeah,
Like,
because like a T-shirt is like $1,000.
yeah, it was actually crazy. Let me tell you guys actually a story if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
I got time.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay,
got 10
perfect.
minutes.
So we went to the club on the first day we landed.
Yeah.
Tony Martin was there actually. So so a couple of DJs that I was with, they were like, let's go. That's the first party night that he was DJing there. So it was me and other DJs, and we went there and we're like, all right, cool, we'll buy a bottle of Ciroc. Believe it or not, bottle of Ciroc was actually $500 Canadian worth if you had to transfer it over. Wow. But yeah, it was actually crazy. That was just that itself. Like, and for the food and stuff down there, like honestly, how it is it sneaks up on you. Like you know that you have money in your pocket, but it's just like having $100 and going to the dollar store. Technically, that's what basically it is. So by the time you go there and you buy this for whatever it is, like it'll probably be like 10 or 15 dirhams. Then you go down there and you buy something else. By the time you're done buying 5 or 6 things, that money's already gone. So then I'm running back to the teller to be like, here, I got another $500 to transfer it over. So basically, it's expensive down there.
What would you say your takeaway from that experience was?
To be honest, it was a different experience. It was really different experience because the takeaway would be like I really saw a different side of the world down there because honestly it is an Islamic country, so you know what I mean, no smoking, no doing none of that stuff.
You have to be like super good,
good,
like
man.
arrested real quick.
But the lifestyle down there is rich, man.
Yeah, I heard the police officers have like Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Yes. There was actually a BMW i8 the first day we went to a restaurant and we just parked there. I'm like, is this a cop car? Like it was actually ridiculous.
It actually makes you look at things a lot different. So when you come back to North America, you're just like, damn, we poor.
Yeah. That's something I was like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like back home, like I'm looking at a Ferrari, like, whoa, that's a sick car. Down there, they just have it parked. You can't even touch it, by the way. So when you walk in and it's just parked in the middle of it's not even parked on the road. It's parked on the sidewalk to a restaurant. It's like if I had pictures, I would show you. It's on my next phone. Basically, it was a Rolls Royce, lime green, fully tinted. There was a Ferrari that was like aqua blue with like different initials on it, and then there was this Lamborghini, and it just looked sick because the Rolls Royce was in the middle, the Ferrari was to the other side, and it was just crazy. I was like, wow, and it was just a pylon there where you couldn't even touch, like you can't even go next to it, and it's just parked on the sidewalk, and I'm just like, wow. Yeah, so it's really crazy down there, and I'm like, baby, come back here, and I'm like wow.
I felt that way when I went to Cuba. I remember coming back here and I was like, I really felt the difference of what we have in North America, and but then I can imagine Dubai being a completely different narrative, like where it's insane, right? But I'm glad you got that experience because not many people get a chance to travel to a place like that. But hopefully we're gonna get there. We're gonna go there, right?
For sure. Just be prepared down there, though.
All right, for sure. So, any other shout outs? Pista, do you want to chime in on anything that you want to?
I mean, shout out to everybody that has my back in Toronto, honestly. Like, I'm really grateful for everybody that has my back. I mean, if I say names, I'm going to be here for the whole 2 years, 3 years. But everybody that has my back, y'all know who you are. Shout out to yourself, man. I'm just looking forward for more stuff. And I guess as I win, everybody that has my back is winning too. Because I got your back as long as you got my back.
For sure.
That's amazing. And just to wrap up, again, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh, my pleasure.
I know you're a busy man and you have a lot of things to do, but thanks for coming down and actually doing this. You're gonna be, or you are currently an inspiration to many, and just keep doing you. Keep expanding whatever it is. We're just so excited, even on the Lady Pista show, to just see where you're gonna be. Because like me and DJ Excel were talking about this. We're like 2-3 years down the line. We want to know like where our guests are gonna be and where we're gonna be at the show. You know what I mean? And it's a collaborative role. You know what I mean? It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about everyone. So we try to bring up everyone around us, and like I'm just so happy to have you on our premiere show, and I'm really happy really happy and excited to see where you're gonna go.
Trust me, I'm as excited as you are right now.
Honestly, brother, I see really great things for you.
Thank you.
So just keep consistency is the key word in this. So just keep striving at what you're doing, and sky's the limit for sure.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's really, hey, man, if you guys want to come on sometime, just hit me up on the gram, hit me up on my number, and be like,
done.
This is what we want to do with spots in the city. I'd be like, hey, this is what's up, and hopefully you guys can make it out and see how it's life in the dance circle.
All right, I'm game.
We're gonna hold you up to that. We're gonna call you.
For sure.
All right, so thanks again, Indian Ravers in the building. Lady Pista show on iLive Radio. We'll be back, so stay tuned.
Come on, give me a good
iLive Radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio. This is Jay Most. Enjoy.
How you doing? What's good? It's Nkechi the Lyrical, sitting in my zone here, vibing and listening to iLive. And if you don't know, get to know. And if you do know, you don't know. And if you know, then relax and enjoy the ride.
Welcome to iLive Radio. Hi, I'm ODJ, your host from Amalgamation in Sound. Join me every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. where I'll bring you the very best in UK soul, house, broken beat and everything in between. Remember to join in every Saturday 6 to 8 p.m. for Amalgamation in Sound. See you there.
Join me, Uncle Funky, at noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday for our music show, Give Me the Night, here on iLive Radio, and enjoy a nooner like nope.
Hey, peace and blessings. This is Lucia D inviting you to join me each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. for Honey Drop here on iLive Radio. Journey with me each week as I spin the latest international sounds in new soul, R&B, hip-hop, and a little taste of everything in between. Every show features independent producers from across the globe in the beats beneath, and the 10 sweetest vibes of the week smooth out the night in the 10 Drop. Honey Drop, each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, here on iLive Radio. Serving up audible treats like honey, always with a heavy beat drop.
Are you ready for Rapsalute? We're the #1 hip-hop show in the T-Dot, airing every Monday from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. on iLiveRadio.com with your host Amber, alongside DJ Shortcut, Chino, Dean, and Caesar Swift on the ones and twos, representing the culture, the lifestyle, the music, and the DJs.
Hey, what's going on, everybody in cyberspace? This is The Groove Show with your boy, the crowd pleaser, DJ Mark Anthony. Don't forget, each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m., we want to put you in the mood for whatever the night has in store. I'm playing only the best feel-good, party rocking, body-shaking music from funk to soul to reggae to R&B, house to salsa, and much, much more. We call it The Groove each and every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. Keep it locked. It's the crowd pleaser, baby. You know how we do. We'll see you on the air. Peace.
Vibes and Vinyl is here every Friday live at 8 p.m. on iLiveRadio.com. Formerly of Toronto's FM radio airwaves, DJs Gene King and Ray Prasad are in the house once again to continue their tradition, promoting great house music to the world. You will hear exclusive releases and sometimes traveling back in time via some of the best disco, soul, funk, and house. So keep it locked and enjoy the ride. DJs Gene King and Ray Prasad have provided their listeners since 1996. Vibes and Vinyl in your face.
You're listening to iLive Radio.
That homegrown talent. Discover the undiscovered. On air, it's the top 7 at 7.
Back to the Lady Pista Show. You're tuning into iLife Radio with my special guest, DJ Excel in the building. Make some noise for him.
Check. What's up? I'm back.
So if you guys are just tuning in right now, this is my premiere show, and we just had Indian Braybird, and he just left the building. And we have a segment called Top 7 at 7. And what I'll be doing is, I'll be actually showcasing South Asian artists around the world. And my whole intention is to provide you guys with tracks that you actually won't hear on radio. You'll definitely hear here. So my number 7 is actually someone that I actually recently came across.
You know, all this is a surprise to me, so I just go with whatever you put on.
His name is Izu. He's a singer-producer hailing from South London. I love this track. This one's called Poor Love Na, and you heard it here first on iLive Radio.
let me get sober. Sliding with your body, you kiss me to Casanova. On the way we poppin' champagne in a Rover. Lippies on the floor, that's when I know it's all over. She's got a body I would kill for the night. She's got a plenty, put the keys in the ride. Chains on the floor, but she's cuffed up inside. It's the po-po knocking on the door and say hi. Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. Can't you let them know? Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. O sare paase dekh la tu hun hariye. Ni mere varga na tenu hor labna. Ni shahar vich ghum mere naal baliye. Hath tera far ke main nahi chhadna. She the type of girl to swim up in the Fiji waters. Witchcraft and a mastermind like the Ouija doers. And whatever Mario said, that's what the Ouija brought us. And my feelings at the end, that's what Kiki taught us. Sitting on the block and they just see me on the low. Like the Lamborghini and the picture was in slow-mo. Sare munde aanu chari janda cha. Dekhe ke nahi below teri yaada. Can you let them know? Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. Can you let them know? Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. O sare paase dekh la tu hun hariye. Ni mere varga na tenu hor labna. Ni shahar vich ghum mere naal baliye. Hath tera far ke main nahi chhadna. Like it's new whip. It's only you ain't heard of me cause I'm the new kid. Man, I'm got the yard, I got my house over Nubis. You can take my tricks but I am taking all the new whips. My mama told me go and there's a day in music. I told my dad I'm gonna bring him all the new shit. Just before this I had another hand, he said let's rewind. I got two chicks in front of me, I want her right behind. Can you let them know? Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. Can you let them know? Yeah, these women not enough for me. Yeah, these women not enough for me. O sare paase dekh la tu hun hariye. Ni mere varga na tenu hor labna. Ni shahar vich ghum mere naal baliye. Hath tera far ke main nahi chhadna. O sare paase dekh la tu hun hariye. Ni mere varga na tenu hor labna. Ni shahar vich ghum mere naal baliye. Hath tera far ke main nahi chhadna.
Check, check, 1, 2. We're back with the Lady Pistol Show. My name is DJ XL, and we're just listening to the last song was
Izu. The track is called Por Ibana. Let us know what you guys think. If you're joining us right now, we are on live on Instagram, on YouTube, and on the TuneIn app, as well as on iliveradio.com. We are actually everywhere. So make sure y'all are tuned into the show right now. So let us know what you guys think about the track. The next track I have for y'all, this one's actually my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite Tamil groups from Toronto, and you've met them. Yep. We were actually shooting a video for them like a couple of weeks ago. They'll actually be in the studio next week, so make sure you're tuned into that. Yep. We'll be chatting to them on our Unfiltered segment. This one is called, it's from All Mixed Up, and this one's called Ice Water. Are you ready for this, DJ Stuff?
I'm ready. One of my favorite tracks, actually.
It goes a little something like this.
Check. I don't wanna make you nervous. Just wanna know everywhere you curve is. Everything I ask you got a purpose. I gotta know more than your surface. On the low, we could go. Make it drop it like we're expecting snow. Don't waste time, first FaceTime. Wanna see the way you move that waistline. Wind up slow. I love the way she winds up slow. Work so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody daughter. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the calling is slaughter. Work so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody daughter. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the calling is slaughter.
Tangame, vannamiin vanname.
அளவென அதிக்குது எது பிழையது இல்லை என்ன தோணுது இமைகளை பார்த்ததும் கண்ணூறுது உணர்வுகள் இனி உடம்புக்கு
Worked so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody died. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the call and it's slaughter. Worked so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody died. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the call and it's slaughter. Way she wind up slow. I love the way she winds up slow. Way she wind up slow. I love the way she winds up slow.
Tangame, tangamin tangame, vannamin vanname, nee ennai arivaya. Tangame, tangamin tangame, vannamin vanname, nee ennai arivaya.
Work so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody died. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the call and it's slaughter. Work so hard, I need some ice water. Felt so bad cause somebody died. What I had and nobody hotter. Way she killing the call and it's slaughter. Way she wind up slow. I love the way she winds up slow. Way she winds
அவ அழகென அளவென அதிக்குது எது பிழையது இல்லை என்ன தோணுது இமைகளை பார்த்ததும் கண்ணூறுது உணர்வுகள் இனி உடம்புக்கு கூடுது.
We're back, and that was number 6. That was.
What do you think about the track?
I actually think it's pretty good.
Even though you don't understand it.
Not at all. Not one bit. But one of my favorite.
The beat's good.
The beat is good. That's all we hear.
Basically, it talks about pouring ice water on people. No, but like, you know, this is the thing, right? Like, Tamil translated, it will always sound so funny. Like, the most romantic stuff, it sounds corny, but it's actually very beautiful. It's like poetry. Tamil is like one of the oldest languages in the world.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I had no clue.
Yeah.
But I think music is becoming world music when you think about it. So even take reggaeton. I didn't like reggaeton for the longest time, and then I don't understand what they're saying, but I love the music.
Exactly.
Right? I love what I'm hearing too. So you're opening me up to a whole new world.
Amazing. That's the whole intention of the show, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all are locked into the Lady Pista show, and that was all mixed up with Ice Water coming in at number 6. We do have a jam-packed show tonight because like everything kind of got reversed, but we're trying to work through it, right? It's our first show. We're trying to do the best that we can.
For sure.
So in number 5, we have a British Bangladeshi singer called Bilal Shahid. He calls his music Afro Bengalia. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty fucking dope because when I heard it, I was like, whoa, I love the blend of Afro and Bangladesh beats. So this one's called Mango. It's a fun track.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. No. Baby girl so sweet like a mango. Tell me your name, girl, cause I don't know. And it might sound silly, but let's go home. I wanna hear the ring and I'm solo. Your body finding, let's know it's time. Got you whining for me all night. Body grinding, girl, you're so fine. Slow down and take time. Baby girl so sweet like a mango. Tell me your name, girl, cause I don't know. And it might sound silly, but let's go home. I wanna hear the ring and I'm solo. Your body finding, let's know it's time. Got you whining for me all night. Body grinding, girl, you're so fine. Slow down and take time. Yeah, Habibti, shake it slowly. My Azizi, you're my baby. Yeah, Habibti, shake it slowly. My Azizi, you're my baby. Baby on my side, two twos jump in my right. Baby on my side, two twos come jump in my right. Ooh girl, we can get to vibing wherever we go. We can hit the green like my Montecito. We can take our time, baby, we can go slow. Just give me sign if you wanna wallow. You can be my lover, baby, we can go. Baby, give me time, you can go to reload. Baby, get so when you get to kissing me and let's go, you know. Baby girl, so sweet like a mango. Tell me your name, girl, cause I don't know. And it might sound silly, but let's go home. I wanna hear anything and I'm solo. Your body finding, let's know it's time. Just you whining for me all night. Body grinding, girl, you're so fine. Slow down and take time. Baby girl, so sweet like a mango. Tell me your name, girl, cause I don't know. And it might sound silly, but let's go home. I'm on the anything and I'm solo. Your body finding, let's know it's time. Just you whining for me all night. Body grinding, girl, you're so fine. Slow down and take time. Yeah, habibi, shake it slowly. My Azizi, you're my baby. Yeah, habibi, shake it slowly. My Azizi, you're my baby. Baby, on my side. Two twos come jump in my ride. Baby, on my side. Two twos come jump in my ride. Low, low, girl, and I'll take it slow. I don't wanna lose control. You are dripping in sauce. Now back it up on me. Whoa, whoa, girl, I said take it slow. I just wanna stay in control. You are dripping in sauce. Now back it up on me.
We're back.
That was Bilal Shahid with Mango. And the next is actually, it's a song that was actually released on Valentine's Day and it quickly became a global hit. The song is a female empowerment anthem. It's actually one of these songs that I'm just like, yo, like South Asian women are actually bringing it right now. I feel like, and you could, I don't know if you can agree or not, like we're kind of suppressed for a very long time in our lives. Where like it's just like 2019, we're just like bigger, bolder, stronger, empowered, liberated.
I think the world's changing. I think this is the time that South Asian women are stepping up and actually doing a lot more things than before. So
Exactly. And like, so this song, it basically was like a global hit. It's in Tamil. So basically it talks about, it's like the story is about like brown women coming together to seek justice against a man who has been mistreated by their friend romantically.
Oh.
Which is different.
Very interesting. Very different.
And this one is like a collab with Carnatic-based R&B and hip-hop singer from New York called Rolex Rossati, and I had a pleasure working with her. I was doing a headline show in Montreal, and she was one of the actual artists that was on there, and we worked on some songs together. And Tamil rapper Nabs 47, and this song is produced by Steve Cliff. And this one is called Robin.
கும்பிட போன தெய்வம் முன்னலட்டா எம்மந்து போற வாழு அது நான் இல்லட்டா கும்பிட போன தெய்வம் paaka unakilla dillda yelelo naz Rolex vanda yelelo naz Rolex vanda gettda veena dile wotade osina tavna na yella kaadal kanavuga yenagilla nee ramana na ravana veena dile wotade osina tavna na yella kaadal kanavuga yenagilla nee ramana na ravana.
That homegrown talent. Discover the undiscovered. On air, it's the top 7 at 7.
That was Robin by Rolex Rossafi and Naz47, bringing that women empowerment. So I think I'm gonna roll right now. Because like the next track right now is called Bold Women. I'm not gonna tell you guys who it's about.
I actually like bold women. I think there needs to be more of that. I think women should approach men. I think women, like, be bold. Like, we're in 2019, you know? I think it's that time for women to come out and, like, embrace being a woman. Like, not just sit there and expect the guy to do everything. We're not in that time anymore. I think that I'm about women empowerment. You know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
I'm
so
just...
like,
Go ahead.
So like, if a girl were to approach you,
yeah,
you wouldn't think it's too much?
No.
You like that. You like that shit. You like that shit.
I like that dominant. You tie me up, do some crazy stuff. You know. I want that. Like,
yo, this is not a sex show, eh?
Yeah.
You can't get there.
Oh,
you can't
I'm
get
on the wrong show. No, is this a lady business show? I thought that was freedom of speech. I can talk about, but men, believe it or not,
okay.
I should say all men, but there's a lot of guys that actually like bold women that actually do the approaching. You know, just spit some game to us. You know, I'd be impressed by it. You know,
you're one of those few women. I was gonna call you a woman.
Oh wow, terrible.
After our conversation, few men that actually, like, you know, like, we're in that era where we're just like, we're embracing it, and like, again, like I want to play music that is liberating. So the next artist that I have, she's actually one of my favorites. I performed with her a couple of years ago. And I don't know if you know who Rupi Kaur is. She's like one of the top sellers on New York Times. She does poetry. Okay. And we did an event together, and she was one of the artists on there a couple years ago. Her name is Horsepower. And this song is called Bold Women. And I love everything about this song. Like, everything about the song, because it's just like you step out and you just become. And I love that essence of a woman where you're just owning it, and you're not being like, you're not thinking, because like, as women, even if we walk in the dark, we're thinking, okay, like, you know what I mean? We're thinking about like, who's gonna be there? Okay, is it safe? Like, you know, I lived in London for a year and a half, and I experienced that several times. So like,
England's pretty dark. Pretty gloomy, but I love the lifestyle culture. I think people are a lot more open to sexuality and so on. I've been to England many years ago, but how's it out there? You've been out there for a couple years now.
Yeah, I know, it was great. I had a great experience out there. I mean, it's definitely different from Canada, but like, I appreciated everyone there and like the culture and like how people lived out there.
What's your takeaway from living there?
It made me so strong. Like, I had like this body armor that I like walked off with. Yeah. And I was just like, yo, this is amazing. So this one is called Bold Women by Horsepower, and this is number 3 on the Lady Pista charts. And it was a little something like this on iLive Radio.
It's alright if you love me. It's alright.
some love. I be running off this bullshit, thought it was a good fit. Hug my heart like a glove, kept me from burning my fingertips. Dealer and ownership, pride myself on big lips. They stay talking shit, courtside Popovich. Suicide, flip the bitch, going for a fake and switch. Trying to make the best of it, let me start again. I know I'm inconsiderate, let's just start again. Play my part again. Looking for the real shit, looking for the love shit. Looking for that look into my eyes and feel inside. Oh, looking for the real shit, looking for the love shit. Looking for that look into my eyes and feel inside. Oh shit. Woman, I get you hard, wouldn't make you moan. Woman, a perfect storm. Woman, this is how I'm living. Prepare for the mission, let the rose water glisten. It's my mother's tradition to paint pictures of women, Crayola brown. It's alright if you love me, it's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. I see your heart is leaving. Let me fill up a cup. Let's cheers to that. Bitch, show me some love. It's alright if you love me, it's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. I see your heart is leaving. Let me fill up a cup. Let's cheers to that. Bitch, show me some love. It's alright if you love me, it's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. I see your heart is leaving. Let me fill up a cup. Let's cheers to that. Bitch, show me some love.
That homegrown talent. Discover the undiscovered. On air, it's the top 7 at 7.
That was Horsepower with Bold Women. Y'all gotta give a round of applause for that song.
I like her a lot. I actually like the intro when she started with horse. Like as the intro, like that's her signature noise, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, I've seen this woman live. She has a theater background. She is an amazing rapper, and one thing that I love about her is that she takes her experiences and she actually builds from it. She lost her mother very early on. And I think that's what made her the woman that she is currently. So she makes all this like empowered, inspiring, inspirational music for women, and I definitely feel the energy in that.
Okay, let's get into our next artist. Zach Knight, Gotta Go. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
So Zach Knight has been in the game for a very long time.
He sounds like, very Canadian. He's not Canadian though?
No, he's... why is all my music like from London? Like, I should be in London right now. No, but I'm Canadian. Yes, represent. But Zach Knight, I love... He's like... You know what I hate to like put like a title on him because I think he's kind of like an Indian Drake.
Oh.
He's like suave.
He light skinned? Is he light skinned? If he has to be light skinned to be Indian Drake.
He's light skinned.
He's light skinned?
He's light skinned. He got some swag.
He got swag?
He got some swag going on.
Yeah.
But his music on top of that is just bumping.
Okay.
And I think that's what we really like about Drake at the end of the day. His music is fucking bumping.
That's true.
So this one is called Gotta Go by Zach Knight.
Let's get it.
Have you been playing me for long? With all these pictures all in your phone, like I would never ever know. Cause you've been running your mouth for morning, like I'm the only one your love, stop lying. I know you've been on your phone all night. with you and me, full stop crying. It's all words, you can't change my mind, my mind. Now you're running all over the floor. How could you do this to me on my birthday while you're up in the club? So take your shit, girl, and get out my door. I hope you find what it is you've been searching. 'Cause you gotta go. Le jamme no tore da dil tu mera soniye kyun ye tu navi navi yaar bana le thode kasam de vaade tu sanu chadna si je azma ke dil sadna la ya kyun je tu kar de wafa ne milde saza nu la de si tu la de ye tu akhna vela vi ne bahane ka to la chute si teri kare running all over the floor. Could you do this to me on my birthday while you up in the club? Shit, girl, and get out my door. I hope you find what it is you've been searching. 'Cause you gotta go. Gotta go. Shit, girl, and get out my door. I hope you find what it is you've been searching. 'Cause you
We're back with, that was Zach Knight, Gotta Go. That was actually an ill try. There was one part where the flute, was the flute or the violin part was actually pretty crazy. I actually really like that part.
break.
Yeah.
So that was Zach Knight, Gotta Go, and you're tuned into the Lady Pista show. And this is our premiere show, and I'm so excited to see like it's actually. How do you feel so far about it?
I'm nervous as hell, but I'm getting through it. In all honesty here, we know we got to be upfront with how we are. But this is our first show. We're doing. I think we're doing pretty well for our first.
I think we're doing amazing.
Yeah, I think 5 years from now is gonna be just easy. Butter.
So the next song, my number one, and I wish I had. Oh, I do have something for y'all. The next song is from Summer Blake called Pang.
Okay.
Hey. So this one, we're just gonna set the vibe, and what's gonna happen is that after the top 7 at 7, I'm gonna actually be on the 1s and 2s. So we're gonna set the vibe, and this is actually.
You've just been Pista Whipped.
So this is a Pista Whip track of the day, number 1 coming in. This one's called Pang.
I pull up in a brand new Benz. I pull up in a fresh Bugatti. Tu chille kare with your friends. The air steady fat like Cardi. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. Sick fade, I just came from the barber. And I went cause you linking tomorrow. Bang thing, all I wanna do is grab her. Walk one Dutch boy from Den Haga. Chilling with the bros, chilling with the bros. Joey karana me tu si karana sa go. Manas and bows, what can I do? I got them things that you're dying for. I pull up in a brand new Benz. I pull up in a fresh Bugatti. Tu chille kare with your friends. The air steady fat like Cardi. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang.
baguette. Yo, cause I'm still loco. Buy her designer, my head to toe. Very sick and flow. Something unique, man, yeah, you go. Chilling with the bros. Chilling with the bros. Joey karana me tu si karana sa go. Manas and bows. What can I do? I got them things that you're dying for. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. The thing is bang, 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 bang. I pull up in a brand new Benz. I pull up in a fresh Bugatti. To chill it with your friends. The F-30 fat like Cardi. The thing is bang. The thing is fat like Cardi. The thing is bang. The thing is fat like Cardi. Bang, bang, bang. The thing is bang, bang, bang like Cardi. Bang, bang, bang. The thing is bang, bang, bang like Cardi. Yeah.
Check 1, 2. That was Sama Blake with the song called Peng. That actually was a pretty dope song. It reminded me a little bit of reggaeton, but mixed, into an Indian influence. Right now, the top 7 to 7 is done, completed. We're going to introduce our lady of the hour, Lady Pista. She's going to bring, honestly, I can't even tell you what she's going to bring because I don't even know what she's going to bring, but I know it's real special. She's a really dope DJ. This is one of my favorites. Tracks actually, and she's gonna start it off and we're gonna get turned up. It's gonna be crazy. Everyone's gonna have a great time. So let's go, Lady Pista on the 1s and 2s. Let's.
You're in the mix with the baddest DJ, Lady Pista. Babysitter.
Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like run that selector. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like run that selector. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like. Siddy down, mother's killer man sound. If you think say you begin at your town, I welcome to your shoes and shell the thing down. I put it bang, say give me my crown. If any man try give me my sound, and yes, we make the girls skank out. All of the man say wow. Raised in the sticks, no I'm not from the block. Yeah man, move food, kept wrapped in my sock. Cause man want the peace but didn't want the job. And everybody walked with a shank on a gas thing. Every day hype, don't talk to the cops. 10 years later, I'm doing bits in the world. Ain't ready for my what, yo, tell a man. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like run that selector. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like run that selector. Redeem Michelle down, redeem when me touch mic like.
Jump high, I be high, smoking on that, breaking on that. Everyone wanna know me, but some calling me sing. Wipe your tears on my sleeve. I know you a baby, so I wanna rock you back and forth until you gon' drink. And I know that you need me, and I know that I got it. I set it on fire, you know I am the chronic. Baby, bust it, twist it, burn it. I just wanna be.
We got Lady Pista on the ones and twos. She's killing it right now. Be sure to check in the iLive Radio.
Running on my shit.
You're in the mix with the baddest DJ, Lady Pista.
Of that motherfucking milk, it's that motherfucking pay. They got the whole truth, they filling up that motherfucking bag. It's that power. They feel like Buddha, it's that power. I tell them, baby.
A novinha saliente, colocou e se joga pra gente. Eu falei assim pra ela. Vai com o bumbum tam tam, vem com o bumbum tam tam tam, vai mexe o bumbum tam tam, vem com o bumbum tam tam tam, vai mexe o bumbum tam tam.
காலத்தால் பிரிக்க முடியாது எமது காத கவி நீரோடி வாழ்க சொர்க்கத்தின் உச்சத்தை இன்பத்தின் மிச்சத்தை வாழ்க்கையின் நச்சத்தை மடியின தேட எனக்குள்ள ஒரு காதல் மிருகம் ஒரு உறங்கி கிடக்கதை எழுப்பியதாரே திருமகளை உன்னிடைகளை கசத்திய உயிரை குதித்து விதிமுறைகளை மீறே எனக்குள்ள ஒரு காதல் மிருகம் ஒரு உறங்கி கிடக்கதை எழுப்பியதாரே திருமகளை உன்னிடைகளை கசத்திய உயிரை குதித்து விதிமுறைகளை மீறே கனவு கதல ஒரு விதமான மாற்றம் இல்ல இரவின உந்த மடிகளை தவடு தினமும் தர வேண்டின முத்தமம் இல்ல கட்டில் தினம் கதகளியாட மயிலாடுது ஆண்மான் வாட மதி சாய்ந்தது முன்ன நறுகளை நான் இருக்கையில் ரமணி திருகுடலோட மல்லிகை பூக்கள் கொண்டே வந்தாளே வாழ தண்டே மின்சார கண்கள் உண்டே நதி மூகினை காதல் கொண்டே மல்லிகை பூக்கள் கொண்டே வந்தாளே வாழ தண்டே மின்சார கண்கள் உண்டே மதி மூகினை காதல் கொண்டே
சூடினாய் கோலமுத்தத்தில் களையத்தான் கூரைப்பட்டி ஏன் உடுத்தினாய் கூடல் பொழுதில் கசத்தான் மங்கை கூந்தல் மலர்கள் எதற்கு கட்டில் மேலே நசுங்கத்தான் தீபங்கள் அடிப்பதே புதிய பொருள் நாம் தேடத்தான் நெஞ்சினிலே ஊஞ்சலே ஆனந்தம் என் கண்ணனே சிவந்தது என் மஞ்சளே கல்யாண கனவே என் உள்ளே நெஞ்சினிலே ஊஞ்சலே ஆனந்தம் என் கண்ணனே நெஞ்சினிலே.
You've just been pistol.
Welcome to the Lady Pista Show. Hope y'all enjoying it. This is the one and only Lady Pista on the ones and twos, and we are on the mix right now. We are mixing it up with a blend of Indian, Tamil, South Asian music with a blend of dance hall. And we're gonna kind of take it to the reggae roots section right now. This is Welcome to Jamra by Zayn Marley.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Jam rock, jump with the thugs and camp at 2 pound now within a van back. It inna your handbag, your knapsack, it inna your backpack. The smell of your girlfriend contact. Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas, bedtime stories, and pose like them name Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are not back to. The thugs them we do where them got to, and won't think twice to shot to. Don't make them spot you, unless you carry guns a lot to. A beer top king come at you when Trenchtown man stop laugh and block off traffic. Then them we learn pop off and them start chop it. With the pin file and it a beat trapping. Police come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So no bother post up if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone.
From New Delhi, look like Bollywood star from telly. Low fire wine and dance with belly. Backside jiggle like jelly. How do you look with that makeup? I wanna know in the morning. I really think we should make love, cause I'm getting bored of the stalling. Come and take a top like zoom zoom zoom, and then we boom 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 like ooh ooh ooh, and then you wine for me something like. Cause I really wanna boom boom boom. I know that you're kinky, little tattoo on your pinky. Let me know how you get busy. Break it down for me in Hindi, girl. Girl, you're sweet as chutney and you're sensual and lovely. Put it all up upon me, show me how you wanna love me. Girl, you're sweet as chutney and you're sensual and lovely. Put it all upon me, show me how you wanna love me. Put it all upon me, show me. Show me how you wanna love me. Wagwan pretty girl from Mumbai, sweet and cute and act real shy. Not say about deep down inside, and you're feeling for a realist guy. Come and hang with the music producer, I praise you like Pooja. You can teach me about the Kama Sutra, we make a brother wanna say hallelujah.
I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the jeweler, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, body, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Bird, go, rough, bird, hop up the stoop, jump in the coop. Bitch on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Buy my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Woo! Drop the top and blow the brain. Woo! Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? Yeah.
पिछे गड़िया लवाया बाह विच रख जट्टी है सच्ची ये तो सोनी था कोई ना हाय उठ के सवेरे में ते लवा जान के बिल्लो तेरे जहाना कोई ना ओ बिल्लो तो पैसे छेड़ा हिल गाए लगे तो सोनी हाथों बज तो हिया है तुरे पहुंच चक चक हिल कर ठक ठक बिल्लो सारे हाथों वख तो हिया
You've just been pistol whipped.
Lady Pista definitely did. I wasn't expecting the Aaliyah Timbaland. That's a big tribute back to a very great artist. That's a wicked remix. Let's go.
I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky. You are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it. If I let you know, you can tell nobody, I'm told by nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I can watch my body, so I'm not just hitting it. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm pretty good, right now I'm not enough. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block while everyone sleeps? I'll be waiting there with my chips, my loaves, my hat, just so I'm low key. If you tell the world, oh boy, see I'm trusting you with my heart.
don't you come play round my way? And listen to what I gotta say. Simple plan. Don't you know I am the man? Rock shows here in Japan. Have people shaking my hand. Baby girl, better known as Ali. Give me goosebumps and hot heat. Make it play haters believe. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody.
Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I better watch my back, cause I'm not just hit right. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good at good. Right now I'm not at good. Say yes or say no. Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. You can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. I hope you're responsible. Boy, I better watch my back, cause I'm not just hit right. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good at good. Right now I'm not at good. Say yes or say no. Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good at good. Right now I'm not at good. Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. You can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the Lady Pista Show. This was the grand premiere of one of many shows. We're going to be on every week. Lady Pista and myself, we're going to be here featuring many artists, South Asian artists, many other Toronto artists actually too that are talented that we're going to bring to the table. Anyways, any shout outs? Any...
So we're live to air every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in on the iLive